diagnosed with bipolar disorder is a curse and a blessing, because the curse is the bad days when you can't control your sadness or your anger and you just want to give up. And then the blessing is those days where you feel okay and you find your passion, for me, which is helping others with mental health problems. One of my first symptoms when I was about 4 years old, I can remember having deep sadness. My crisis point was at age 15. I tried to attempt suicide and my mom found me, and it was a huge shock because she did not suspect anything. She thought I was a very happy child. My treatment from the beginning, starting at age 15, was an antidepressant, and I stayed on that for a couple of months, and I saw a psychologist who told me I was doing well because I was extremely happy. And it turns out the extreme happiness I was feeling turned into anger and rage, and it turned out I was having hypomanic symptoms. I didn't think it was fair that I got diagnosed with something so young, and it would affect me so much every single day of my life, and I would never get away from these feelings of sadness until one day my mom said to me, Karen, if anyone can fight this, it's you. You're only given what you can handle. When my mom said that to me, I kind of sat with it for a couple minutes, but immediately I got out of bed and I started fighting. The light at the end of the tunnel didn't come to me until 3 years later when I was 18. I am still 18, so it just happened very recently. I was old enough to try lithium, so it stabilized me, and it's been great. Eating healthy and exercising, taking my medications, and sleeping schedule has really helped me, as in I've been a lot happier. It's a normal happy. I feel stable. I don't really have many rough days as I would before if I was unhealthy. So it's a huge factor in my recovery. And I want to be a mental health counselor. I want to be an advocate, and I want to fight for others, and I want to at least defeat some of the stigma out there. My work with the Mood Disorders Association of BC has been a huge part of my therapy, because being able to tell my story has meant so much to me. Talking to my whole grade about living with bipolar disorder, it's the first time I teared up during a presentation because I had a personal connection with everybody there. So telling them what I had been through, because they had no idea. I had to tell them what was going on because I can't be ashamed of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. When people hear my story about mental illness, I hope that they take away that it can really happen to anybody by looking at me as being an East Indian 18-year-old teenager girl and realizing that it can really affect anybody just in a blink of an eye.